spots and give us great depth and be a better fit in our nickel packages and those kind of things. So I like working with those guys. I love their attitude. They're working hard, and it's good for me too to be, to be coaching the linebackers where I can have my hands on the inside run stuff, Skelly, and kind of fit in all of it.
You mentioned the word depth, and you talked about a position battle that can go for quite some time. Is it any problem if it goes all the way through the season?
No, and that's a good thing. As long as we got two guys that we think are good enough to win with at one position, that's great because both of them are going to play. And we know in this league, the way that the offense is and the tempo and all the things that we're going to see, we're going to play a lot of snaps, so we need to have a lot of guys ready. And so the more of that we can build, for the next few days of spring, we're going to be really good. And we have confidence in getting ready to go into August and put all those guys in.
And for you to come down this close to Van, be right near home today, what was this like for you?
It was a great feeling. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to bring the Mountaineers any closer to Boone County than we did today. So it was a great turnout with the fans. I saw a lot of great people from the past and guys I've coached with, against, some of the GAs that were with us at one time. My family, my brother got to come over, my high school coach. So it was really good to come out and practice with the guys in front of a great crowd. I mean, what a great turnout. It turned out to be a great day.
Thanks, sir.
What is Golson meant to kill?
Well, Brandon is a guy that is very multiple with how we can use him. He's big enough where we can put him in defensive end and let him get after the quarterback a little bit. Obviously, he's a true linebacker. I mean, that's his true position, but we can move him around and do some different things with him. KJ, he brings us a lot just because he can play the nickel for us and play man coverage. He's a good blitzer. He tackles well. So he's very multiple too with how we can use him.
You had Carl DeSac people last year. Those two guys seem to give you a dimension that might add to that.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We're going to turn our guys that can get after the quarterback loose, and when it's third down situations, I mean, we may be playing with 10 guys on their feet and one down guy nose guard. We're still working through all that and trying to get it. Today we showed it a couple times, but we just don't have a lot of the package in right now because we're counting on some other guys to be able to come in out of that freshman class or JUCO guys coming in and be able to fit into that package.
Or NFL guys can sneak in there.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Muldrow kind of fits in that same well, right?
Yeah, today when we went nickel, we had Muldrow and Golson. We stood those two guys up on the edges and let them go a little bit. Tuesday practice was the first time we did it, and they looked really good. It wasn't a live situation, so I had to go back and study today and kind of see where we're at with it.
You spoke about the secondary. How do you see Rump doing this offseason?
Ricky's having a good spring. Him and Jeremy have been battling. We're moving those guys. Whoever really has the best practice, the next guy will move in. With the ones the next day, and Ricky. We put him in the twos today, and Jeremy did the ones. Jeremy did a heck of a job. So, but those guys are battling on. Like I said, we're just trying to get it in.
How about depth more of an emphasis for you guys? I mean, that's not the first or fourth time you've said that today. I mean, how, after last year with so many guys getting hurt, so many moving pieces, how much more are you guys making sure you have that depth right now?
Well, and that's the one thing that Coach Holmes and I talked a lot about early in the spring, coming into spring. When I got promoted to this position, they said, I don't want guys moving around and jumping around all the time. I want to put guys in position to teach them and coach them. And so that we've really emphasized that, and what we have to do, and our numbers are fine. We got 70 scholarship guys right now, 25 to 30 great walk-ons that we're rolling in, and we're trying to create depth at every position. I think we've done that, or where we need to be, no, but we still have a lot of time.
How much does it help to have the versatile guys too, the guys who can bounce around, like you've been mentioning, who can play those multiple positions and do different things for you?
Yeah, a guy like Golson, KJ, obviously Daryl Worley, which we've kept him in the corner all spring. We haven't done a lot with him, but he's a guy that we can be a swing guy if needed. Carl has played a lot of positions, so he can do that. Quittacasca, he can go from Mike to Sam, which that's not a position change. You're just moving over to the next spot. So, but I like where we are. I like our attitude with our kids. I think they're flying around and they're playing with purpose right now. And, I like that.
Is that a way to, combat these Big 12 offenses by leaving the guys on the field that can do different things?
No doubt, because anytime you try to sub these offenses, you're going to you're not going to be lined up. Your guys are not going to be seeing the right things, and you know it's going to turn into a mess for you. You're never going to be able to call anything. And, you know, you're just going to be lucky to run them out there and get 11 guys on the field. So yeah, that's a big advantage out there for the guys in communities.
Do the kids understand that? You think your defensive guys understand that?
Yeah, they do. And, you know, we haven't been really scheming our offense or doing things. We're just trying to build our defense that fits what's best for this league. And I think our guys have done a great job with it. And they're learning. Yeah, we're still making tough mistakes, but I think the biggest thing is, you know, play fast, guys, because you're going to cover up a lot of mistakes that you're making. And I think that they're finding that.
When did that